He may be flying high at the top of the Premier League right now and potentially on the cusp of a record-breaking season, but back in his first game in charge of Manchester City, Pep Guardiola required a Paddy McNair own goal to ensure that the Sky Blues kept all 3 points in Manchester against Sunderland. John Stones and Nolito, remember him, made their debuts, whilst Willy Caballero was preferred in goal to Joe Hart, as Pep made it quite clear just how little he thought of the England number 1. Anyway, with Pep City flying high in the league at the moment, we thought we'd add his first game at Man City to our 7 sub series. Here are the 7 Man City subs for Pep Guardiola's first game. Where are they now? Joe Hart, West Ham. As we said in the introduction, Willy Caballero was preferred to Joe Hart for Pep Guardiola's Premier League managerial debut. It was big news at the time, and Claudio Bravo soon arrived to confirm Hart's fate. The 4-time Golden Glove winner ended up spending last season on loan at Torino, where he earned some pretty bad reviews in Italy. The 30-year-old is out on loan once again this term, now at West Ham, where things haven't gone much better. Pablo Zabaleta, West Ham. The first 2 players on the Man City bench for Pep's first game are both currently at West Ham. Pablo Zabaleta was a fantastic servant to Man City over the course of his 9-year stay at the Etihad, but Pep went with Bakary Sagna, a right-back, for his first Premier League game. Ageing fullbacks Zabaleta, Sagna, Kelechi and Kolarov all left last summer, as City completed an eye-wateringly expensive overhaul in their fullback positions. Zabaleta joined West Ham on a free transfer, signing a 2-year deal with the Hammers, and he has played 32 games so far this season. Fernando, Galatasaray. Upon signing for Manchester City in 2014, Fernando stated that he would give his all every time he played for the club. He left last summer after 3 years of service, and it's probably fair to say that he stayed true to his word. A dogged and dependable defensive midfielder, Fernando was a good player for City, he just wasn't as good as teammate and compatriot Fernandinho. Guardiola let the uncapped Brazilian leave over the summer, and he joined current Turkish league leaders Galatasaray. Jesus Navas, Sevilla. Jesus Navas always seemed like a hard worker and a good professional, but he wasn't half one-dimensional. Pick up the ball, race to the byline, and try putting a ball into the box. It's a decent skill, and one which has seen him win 35 caps and a World Cup, but it's hardly surprising that it wasn't enough to win over Pep Guardiola. Another problem for Navas is that his game is so heavily reliant on pace, and he is now the wrong side of 30. When the diminutive wide man was played under Pep, it tended to be at right back, a role that the Spaniard said he enjoyed. He left over the summer though, returning to his boyhood club Sevilla. Fabian Delph, Manchester City. The first player in this 7 who is still at the Etihad, Fabian Delph is probably having his best season with the club, having played plenty of football at left back up until the arrival of Aymeric Laporte. Delph took an awful lot of stick when he left Aston Villa for City in 2015, and he unsurprisingly hasn't been an automatic starter for the Citizens. A hard-working, committed footballer who is naturally a central midfielder, Delph is likely to be retained by City due to his good form and homegrown player quotas. Nicolas Otamendi, Manchester City. Making it a duo of players who survived Pep Guardiola's first season at the Etihad, Nicolas Otamendi's game has come on leaps and bounds under the world-class Spanish coach. A strong and brave centre-back who seems to have got all the basics right now, Otamendi isn't as graceful on the ball as Stones or Laporte, but he adds a steely grit and determination to the City defence. Otamendi is 30 now, and he will start for Argentina at the World Cup. Kelechi Iheanacho, Leicester City. It has been a pretty steep fall from grace for young centre-forward Kelechi Iheanacho. At one time, he seemed to score a goal every other time he got on the pitch for Manchester City, and many felt he could lead their line were it not for the brilliance of Sergio Aguero. His predatory instincts and high conversion rates were very impressive, but the arrival of Gabriel Jesus confirmed that his future would lie away from the Etihad. He joined Leicester in the summer, but he's failed to reach the heights many expected, with only 1 goal in 15 league outings. Iheanacho is still only 21, and there's a player in there if he's nurtured in the right way. So that's it for the top 7. Thanks for watching, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to HITC Sevens.